What is up, everyone? Welcome to today's reaction video. And today's reaction is proof that I am a glutton for punishment, because today's reaction is the winner of this week's Patreon poll for other artists, the winner of the first ever time doing it where we were just choosing the artist, not choosing the song. I get to choose the song, and the winner was Peter Hollens. Now, after the emotional damage that was my reaction to Last Resort, you might think that I would take it easy, do a happy upbeat song, one of his comedy ones. Nope. I was scrolling through the list and I love Rent with so much passion. It's probably one of my favorite musicals, if not my favorite. It was my favorite for many years. It's definitely top 2, top 3. So of the songs in that, half of them will just do you emotional damage. And this one particularly is the one that, if you're going to cry through that movie, it's going to be to this song. So, this song or the one that comes directly after it. If you know, you know. So I can't wait to hear what Peter does with this. I could not scroll past it. My finger literally wouldn't let me. So we've settled on this for today. And we're going to see how I survive it, because I am so excited to hear it. And don't get me wrong, I love this song. But if I can handle this, I'm a strong man. We'll find out. Let's go. Please check out the original linked in the description below. And this is Peter Hollens' cover of Without You from Rent.
Without you, the ground thaws.
Oh my god. Okay, so that's gorgeous. For anyone who doesn't know this song, doesn't know Rent, this is originally sung predominantly, at least the first part of it, by a female character. So I was wondering how he was going to adapt the song, and if he was going to bring it down to a lower range, or what he was... No, it just turns out he'll just hit these beautiful notes. Oh, okay. I'm not going to interrupt too much. That's a lie. I'm going to interrupt so much. I'm sorry.
Without you, the ground thaws, the rain falls, the grass grows. Without you, the seeds rot, the flowers bloom, the children play.
Already, I don't know if you can see, already I'm starting to tear up. That is how much this song is. And the arrangement he's done with this, to put it in a way where it's like just the dirters, and when the ooze came in, it just made it so chills through your whole body. This one might be the one that gets me, you guys. Like, we've had some slight leakage before. We've never had ugly crying on the stream. Never had ugly crying in a reaction. So fingers crossed we don't have it today. But if we do, this is a song that's worth it.
The children play, the stars gleam, the poets dream, the eagles fly without you.
I already loved what he did going down on those notes instead of up on them. That was such a good change. And then what note was it?
Fly.
Eagles fly. The way he does fly here.
The eagles fly without you. The earth turns, the sun burns, but I die without you. Without you, the breeze warms, the curtain
did there on moves was stunning. But also, I don't know, like, I don't know what the term for this is in singing. See, I'm going to go on a rant here, but I've worked in call centers, and we had an entire day of training on when you're on the phone, even though the customer can't see you have to keep smiling because you can hear the difference. It's called smiling with your voice. And apparently you can hear the difference in the way someone's voice sounds when they're actually smiling. And that's exactly what you got here on the line. The girl smiles. You can hear it's just got something slightly different in it. And if you weren't looking at the screen, if you hadn't seen him already do it, you would know that he's smiling. It's just something that's so emotive in his voice, and he does it so well.
The girl smiles, the clouds move without you. The tides change, the boys run, the oceans crash, the crowds roar, the days soar, the babies cry.
Each time, "Ugh, so what are you doing to me?" Each time he gets to those notes, and I'm used to them being these big high ones, and he just lets them be simple. I don't know what it is. It's like, from a character perspective, it's like he's just resigned himself to whatever it is. And it's like knowing the original of the song versus the way he's chosen to do it. It's like this kind of, not acceptance, but just you can't fight anymore, or you can't push anymore, and you can't do those. It just, from a character point of view, I almost wish they would do this in live performances of Rent, because doing that when you know the other version so well really adds something emotionally. I can't properly articulate what it is to you guys, but just every time it happens, it's like getting punched in the ribs for me, because it's just like, oh. And I don't know if Peter was dealing with his own stuff when he performed this, or if he's just one hell of an actor. But either way, that is probably my favorite choice in this whole thing, is taking those two, towards the end of each verse, there's those two higher notes, and he's taken each one of them, and just the first time he kind of went lower, and this time he's just kept them really simple, and it just, oh. Okay.
The babies cry without you. The moon glows, the river flows, but I die without you. Without you. Without you. The hand gropes, the ear hears, the pulse beats. Without.
I've also got a comment on, it feels like throughout this whole thing, the dadas have just gotten more and more intense. It feels, you can feel the music in the background, the vocals in the background, I should say, because obviously it's no music, it's all a cappella, but you can feel it building to a crescendo, and you know something big is coming. And I'm so curious to hear how he does this part here, because this is where the male character comes in for part of it. And yeah, just...
Pulse beats without you. The eyes gaze, the legs walk, the lungs breathe, the mind turns, the heart yearns, the tears dry
No! What was that note? Oh my God. Peter, you had done enough. You'd done enough with the song without holding one note for the rest of human eternity. Oh my God. I'd like to put out there as well, it is, if I had not switched my brain onto, okay, what's he doing with his voice mode, I'd have been a wreck by now, because the looks on Peter's face as he's performing this, the emotion he's put into his vocals, oh my God. This man should not just be a stage performer. He should be one of the biggest ones in the world. He should be headlining Broadway, because holy hell, I need to hear that note again. Oh.
But I'm gone, 'cause I died without you.
Oh my God, and what a way to end it. The choice to have it be silence when he did the Without You and then bring the ooze in, but have the visuals be just him alone in a spotlight without before that you could see the backup singers behind him a lot of the time. He wasn't really alone. But oh my God. He planned every bit of that so well. Oh, I feel like I need a hug right now, you guys. At the same time, I want to give Peter a hug because, sir, everything about his body language there just kind of made me feel like this was coming from a real place for him. If there's a story behind this, please let me know, because the way, even down to the way he was doing stuff like I do when I'm in those situations of the little squeezes on his hand as he was singing, oh my gosh. Whew. That one was a lot, you guys. That was incredible, though. My God, his voice. I want to go back and listen to that last note again. After we finish here, I'm going to go and listen to the whole thing again, because, yeah, I really want to cut together the movie now with just taking out the original vocals and putting his version in, because, my God, that would just wreck me. That is like the saddest moment in the movie. And then it's followed up by trauma, absolute trauma, which I'd also love to hear Peter or any a cappella guy cover. Bonus points if they have a good bass. But yeah, this was fan-freaking-tastic. This was phenomenal. I don't have enough nice things to say. That has blown my mind. Guys, go to the original, give it a like, give it a comment, subscribe to Peter Hollens if you haven't already. The man deserves it. Come back here and leave me a like and a comment if you feel so inclined. Subscribe to me if you can, because it helps out so much. Check me out over on Patreon, where I run these weekly polls. So I have one for voice play and one for home free, where you guys pick the song, and then I have one for other artists where you pick the artist and I go through their catalog and pick a song of theirs that I've never heard. So check all those out. Also, I do 2 weekly TV show reactions. I do monthly movie reactions, a monthly live stream, and at the highest tier, you can get a guaranteed monthly request. We have another one of those coming tomorrow, so keep an eye out for that. I will be back then with another reaction. Have a great day, night, morning, evening, afternoon, all that good stuff, and I'll see you next time. Bye.